Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Step-by-Step English podcast. I'm Alex, and I am very excited for today's episode.
Hi, everyone. I'm Emma. I'm excited too, Alex. Why are you so excited today?
Because, Emma, today we are talking about a very scary topic for many students, but it is also a very important topic. We are talking about job interviews in English.
Oh, yes. Job interviews can make you nervous, even in your own language. Doing an interview in English is a big challenge.
Exactly. My students always ask me, Alex, what do I say when they ask about my weaknesses? Or how do I introduce myself professionally? I never know the perfect answer.
Don't worry, Alex. That is why I am here today. We are going to practice common questions. I will give you simple structures to build great answers.
Fantastic. By the end of this podcast, our listeners will feel much more confident. Let's start. Okay, Emma. Let's begin with the first question. It is almost always the same question. The interviewer sits down, looks at you, and says, "So tell me about yourself."
Yes, this is the classic opener.
And it is terrible. It's too big. Do I talk about my cat? Do I talk about my primary school? What do they want to know?
Logs? No, Alex. Do not talk about your cat. This question is not an invitation to tell your whole life story. It is an elevator pitch.
An elevator pitch? What is that?
Imagine you are in an elevator with the boss of a company. You have only 60 seconds to tell them who you are professionally before the doors open. That is an elevator pitch.
Ah, I see. Short and professional. How do we structure this?
I like to use a simple formula: present, past, and future.
Present, past, future. Can you explain that?
Sure. First, present. Who are you now? What is your current job or situation? Second, past. What experience or skills do you have relevant to this job? Third, future. Why are you here today? Why do you want this job?
That sounds manageable. Can you give us an example? Let's pretend you're applying for a job as a marketing manager.
Okay, here's a good answer using present, past, future.
Wow, that was clear.
Notice the useful phrases I used. Currently, I am a. Before that, I worked in. I learned how to. Now I am looking to.
Those are great phrases to memorize. Okay, listeners, practice your present, past, future answer. Okay, Emma, the next question is the one everybody hates. What is your greatest weakness?
Oh, the trick question.
I never know what to say. If I am honest and say I am lazy and I wake up late, they won't hire me.
Logs, please do not say that, Alex. You must be honest, but you must also be strategic.
How?
You need to choose a real professional weakness. Not a personal one like I am lazy, but the secret is this: you must show how you are working to improve it.
Show how I'm fixing the problem.
Exactly. The formula is state the weakness plus the action you are taking to fix it.
Can you give us a bad example first? What should students not say?
Do not say, I am a perfectionist.
Really? Why not? It sounds good.
It is a cliché. Interviewers hear it 10 times a day. It sounds fake.
Okay, so no perfectionism. Give us a good example, Emma.
Okay. A common professional weakness is public speaking, or maybe organization. Let's use organization.
Sometimes I struggle with organization when I have too many tasks at the same time. However, to help with this, I started using a digital calendar and a project management app on my phone. Now, I list my priorities every morning, and it helps me stay focused. That is brilliant. You admitted a problem, but you immediately offered a solution.
Yes, It shows you are self-aware and proactive. Here are some useful phrases for this answer. Sometimes I struggle with. To help with this, I started using, currently I am working on improving this by.
Okay, let's move to the next level. These are the long questions that usually start with, "Tell me about a time when."
These are called behavioral questions. They want proof of your skills in past situations.
They always panic me because I have to think of a story quickly.
To answer these, you need a structure called the STAR method.
STAR, S-T-A-R. What does it stand for?
S for situation. What was happening? What was the context? T for task. What did you need to do? What was your problem? A for action. This is the most important part. What did you do specifically to solve it? R for result. What happened in the end? Was it successful?
STAR. Okay, let's do a role play, Emma. This is the best way to learn.
Great idea. You be the interviewer, Alex.
Okay, ahem. So, Emma, can you tell me about a time when you had to deal with a very difficult or angry customer?
Using the STAR method situation. Yes, sure. In my previous job as a shop assistant, it was Christmas time and the shop was very busy. Task. An angry customer came to me because he bought a toy that was broken. He was shouting very loudly. I needed to calm him down and solve his problem. Action. First, I listened to him carefully without interrupting. I apologized for the inconvenience. Then, I offered him two solutions, a full refund or an immediate replacement of the toy. Result, he chose the replacement. He calmed down, thanked me for my help, and even left a positive review for the shop online later that day.
Wow, that was a perfect story. It had a beginning, a middle, and a happy ending.
That is the power of STAR. It keeps your answer organized so you don't ramble.
Listeners, prepare 2 or 3 STAR stories before your interview. Think about a time you worked in a team, a time you solved a problem, and a time you worked under pressure. We are almost finished, but there is one final part of the interview. At the end, the interviewer usually asks, "Do you have any questions for us?"
Yes. And Alex, what is the worst answer here?
To say, "No, I'm fine, thanks."
Exactly. Never say no.
Why not? Maybe they explained everything perfectly.
If you say no, it looks like you are not interested in the job or the company. Asking questions shows enthusiasm and intelligence.
But what can I ask? I cannot ask about salary yet, right?
Correct. Do not ask about money or holidays in the first interview. Ask about the team, the culture, or the future of the role.
Could you give us 2 or 3 good examples of questions to ask the interviewer?
Definitely. Here are 3 great options.
Can you describe what a typical day looks like in this role? This shows you are visualizing yourself in the job. What are the biggest challenges for this team right now? This shows you want to help solve problems. What do you like most about working for this company? This is a nice question to build a connection with the interviewer. Those are fantastic questions. I feel much more prepared now.
I am glad to hear that, Alex. The key to interviews is preparation. Don't memorize exact answers, but memorize your structure. Present, past, future, and the STAR method.
This was such a helpful episode. Emma, thank you for sharing these tips.
You are very welcome.
Okay, listeners, if you found this episode useful and you want to feel confident in your next job interview, we need your help to grow this channel.
Yes, please. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button right now.
And please like this video if you learned a new phrase today. And tell us in the comments, what is the hardest interview question for you? We want to know.
Practice your answers in the mirror, be confident, and good luck.
See you in the next step. Bye.